Hello everyone, I am Rohan Pawar, student of Master in Business Analytics at Webster University. Today's presentation is about the sales analysis of Adidas company across the different region of USA. Uh, I have used the Rapid Miner tool to run machine learning model to analyze the data under the guidance of Professor Deepak Biskitwala, and I am thankful to the professor that he guided me to understand the various machine learning model. Adidas uh, operates across the multiple retailers in the US, leading to the variations in the sales pattern. So the aim is to analyze the regional product performance and profitability so Adidas can improve its strategies. The goal is to understand what drives Adidas sales and optimize revenue strategies. Uh, we analyze the sales transactions across the different US region, focusing on attributes like product type, pricing, unit sold, sales method, and profitability. To ensure data quality, we perform the cleaning, we do the formatting and the feature engineering before analysis. So basically, this analysis is important to understand the pattern. For example, if a retailer understand which region have high demand for specific product, they can increase the stock accordingly. By analyzing the pricing and volume, Adidas can set optimal price point to maximize the revenue without losing the customers. So in that way, this analysis also help. Uh, let's understand the data. The data which I have used, I downloaded this data from the Kaggle, and it is containing like 9,648 rows and 13 columns, covering sales transaction from the Adidas stores across the US. So the key attributes in that is like the price per unit, unit sold, total sales and profit, and sales method like in store, online. Uh, Data preparation in this analysis part is very important and crucial. Like we have to work on the missing data handling, as incomplete record can lead to the wrong confusion. So we use the impletion to fill the gaps, and outlier detections. Extreme values like abnormally high priced product can distort the result. So we adjusted them, and we created the new variable such as seasonal sales trends to better understand demand over the time. Uh, for example, if sales suddenly spike in the December, uh, I think is due to the holiday promotions or consistent trend every year. So feature engineering can help us to understand such questions. Uh, And further, we have done the exploratory data analysis to understand the pattern, in which I have done like sales distributions by mode of sales, sales distribution by the region, by the product, by the time, uh, say by price and unit sold, product category sales distribution by the region, box plot outliner detections, and correlation matrix. Uh, what does the exploratory data I have found while I was doing it? The interesting fact that like sales uh, channel analysis in the sales channel analysis, I would say like online sales dominate Adidas transaction. This is important as Adidas can invest more in digital marketing to increase the online sales. Then I have found that West region had done the highest sales like 269 million, while the Midwest had the lowest 135 million. Reason could be anything like the population differences or income level or product demand variations. uh, while I was doing the product performance analysis, that time I understand like men's footwear is at the top seller, like 208 million, while the women's athletic footwear is way down, like half of it, like 106 million. So I can suggest that Adidas might need better promotion for women's athletic shoes for a change in the product design, like, and sales fluctuate over the time, showing the peaks and declines. And example, like sales drop in the February but rise in the November. Adidas can plan discounts or any ad campaigns accordingly, right? So to understand unit sales and the total sales correlation, it was very strong, like 0.913. uh, it shows that it is the strong relation correlation in that selling more units directly increase the revenue, which is as simple as that. Price per unit and total sales, it is having the moderate correlations. Price per unit and unit sold having the weak correlation, like 0.266. So rising price doesn't always reduce the sales significantly. So this is the thing. And I have used the various model while I was doing analysis. So our goal was to optimize the sales strategy and identify the key revenue drivers, and we achieved this by using three analytical models. Let's discuss this machine learning model in further in detail. Like I have used the linear regression model, I have used decision tree, and I have used the k nearest neighbors, KNN technique, right? So linear regression I have used just because, like, it will help to determine the relationship between the price per unit, unit sold, and total sales, which help me to optimizing the pricing strategy by identifying the price points that maximize the revenue. uh, uh, KNN classification that helps to categorize the product into a low, medium, and high sales group. Basically, it helps to understand the best selling product categories. So, segmentation successfully versus the underperforming products, and guiding the targeting marketing strategies. So, that's what KNN model used. And decision tree model, which I have used. That identify the decision rules that impact the sales, such as optimal price threshold or maximize the revenue, enhance the sales strategy. Decision tree analysis provide a clear roadmap for price adjustment and promotional strategies. Let's go further, and we will do the some uh, comparison among these three model. So I would say, like, linear regression model uh, is poorly performing on this data, because the data has non-linear trends, and the R square, which is 0.874, meaning it's explained 87.4% of the sales variation, but the error were too high, like RMSE is 50,288, that is too high. So the second model which we have used, like decision tree, it achieved the 99.71% accuracy. It identifies the key attributes that's affecting the sales. Decision tree shows how pricing units sold impact revenue in easy to interpret manner. So, but there is a risk while we are using the decision tree. It may overfit. It not prone to the, if it's not pruned correctly. So the next model which we have used, which is the KNN, and that is the base model among all of them, like 99.74% accuracy, that used for the classification task, helping predict whether sales fall into the high or low ranges. Example, for example, like if we want to classify which products will likely exceed 500k in sales, KNN can predict that very accurately among, as per this analysis. So based model recommendation, if I am going to do over here, the KNN is the best choice because the high accuracy and reliability. Decision tree is a useful, but when interpretedly it is needed, right? So as I said earlier, like, if it's overfit, if not pruned correctly. So decision tree is not exactly I can suggest as KNN, and linear regression, which is not at all suitable for this data set just because of its non-linearity. And business impact on this, like as an analyst, I can bring out these insights like optimizing the price strategy based on the demand sensitivity. And if you have to focus on the sales region, which will improve the weak regions while improving the weak regions, basically. Like there is a, you have to keep the focus on the high sales region, and you have to work on the weak sales region. So that's the way you can improve the sales. Invest more into the online sales channels which are already dominating to the medium of the sales, like the mode of the sales in store. And if you compare to with online market, so which Adidas should invest more in the digital marketing. So that's the way they can increase more sale. And if Adidas, for example, like if Adidas is plan to launch a new shoes or new product, they can use the KNN model to predict which region and price point will drive the highest sales. So uh, that's the way it is. And closing statement what I am doing, like to conclude, I would say that the driven decision making essential for Adidas to optimize sales strategy. By leveraging machine learning, we identify key trends that can drive the growth. And thank you very much. I'm closing my presentation over here, and I'm happy to take any questions and suggestions. Please drop your questions or suggestions in the comment box. And thanks a lot.